everyone, welcome back to Juggling Gym. Today we are continuing our mini-series on beginner club tricks. I'm going to show you how to do dips or sideways throws with clubs. When you normally juggle clubs, you throw them from this hand position. But in a dip throw, you throw the club from this hand position. It's an overhand throw instead of a normal underhand throw. You use your wrist to flick the club from one hand to the other. Notice that when I make the throw, the club is parallel to my body. This is really important. If the club is pointed towards you like this, then you might hit yourself. If the club is slightly pointed away from you, then it's not going to look like you're doing a real trick. It might look like you just messed up while trying to do a normal cascade. In this first step, get used to doing dip throws with just one club with both hands. The club should spin at about the same speed as your regular throws. Underspinning, not throwing it with enough spin, or overspinning, throwing it with too much spin, are often going to be a problem with this type of throw. This type of throw uses a lot of wrist momentum to make the club flip. If you find that your wrist is hurting at any point doing this trick, then stop doing it. When you're doing this trick, you want to make a regular catch and then flip down and do a dip throw. If you do the regular catch and then try to bring it down like this, then it puts your shoulder in a weird position. It's not like chops, where you take it at the top of the pattern and then chop down.
Do a regular catch followed by a dip throw with your dominant hand. And do the same thing with your non-dominant hand.
Then you can pick up that second club. First, you're going to do a dip throw and then a regular throw. At this step, it's likely that you're going to have a lot of collisions. If you make the dip throw from the same place where you normally juggle clubs, then they're going to collide because you're pointing the club this way and it's taking up a lot of space. But if you make the dip throw too far wide, then it's going to be really hard to control the pattern. You want to find a happy medium where you're not colliding with the other club, but you're also not going too far wide.
First, practice this with your dominant hand.
Then do a dip throw and then a regular throw with your non-dominant hand. After that, we're going to do the regular throw first and then the dip throw with both hands.
Regular throw, dip throw on one side. And regular throw, dip throw on the other side.
Once you have all these variations down, you'll be ready for the third club. Start by doing a regular cascade, and then occasionally throw in a dip throw with your dominant hand. It helps me to think of the dip throw as going underneath the other ones. Once that feels comfortable, do the same thing, starting with your non-dominant hand. When you're ready, you can do a tennis pattern with dip throws. Every third throw is going to be a dip throw. I've been talking about troubleshooting techniques throughout this video, but they all come into play when you pick up that third club. Make sure that the dip throw is made parallel to your body. Try not to make the pattern too wide. Watch out for collisions.
The sideways throw didn't go wide enough, so that's why there was a collision. As soon as you do the regular throw, you start moving into position to do the dip throw. To avoid collisions, wait for the dip throw to clear before throwing the other club.
Whenever you have problems, just go back to one or two clubs, like always. Next week, I'm going to show you how to do another beginner club trick. Keep practicing and have fun.